I'm gonna talk about like basketball evolution and basketball education. Like people talking about LeBron James being like a team jumper and a ring chaser, and if you think about it, you could say that maybe he is, but at the same time, look at all these other players in the league: Kevin Durant, uh, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul. All of them jumped to another team. KD went to Golden State to win championships. Kawhi went from San Antonio to Toronto to win a championship. Giannis never won a championship. Or no, he did win actually a championship. Correct me wrong on that part. But he ended up leaving Miami, which a lot of people didn't expect that. But it's kind of funny because it's like the teams aren't really loyal to the players. So why are the players going to be loyal to the team? It's not the generation that it used to be like when Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and before that Magic Johnson were around, you know? So like, if we think about it, why be that way as a player? If I was a player, even if I love the Lakers the most, I might do that. I might go to another team if the team didn't feel loyal to me. Look what happened to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, I mean, people said he got forced off the team. He forced his way off the team, wanted to be traded, all this stuff. Well, he told them to upgrade the roster. When Jason Tatum went down with injury, he became a superstar, all-star player, the number one player on the team. So he proved himself, and he asked for more. And what did they give him in return? They traded him to who? The 76ers. And where did LeBron go? To the 76ers. And he was with the Lakers for 8 years, but I don't blame him. And everybody's saying bye, Felicia, to LeBron. I've heard another guy in the store in the Circle K telling me, bye, Felicia. That's what everybody's thinking as a Lakers fan. LeBron, that they don't want him on the team anymore. Well, he helped them guide them to another championship in 2020. And LeBron, to me, is my favorite player in the NBA. But I could understand there's a lot of haters out there of LeBron, and I don't blame him. But look at the fact that he went different places and helped them win championships. He went to Miami. He went back to Cleveland even though they burned his jerseys. And he still made it, won a championship with them. Even if they went down 3-1 in the series, they came back and won Game 7 in Golden State, which I know you guys know about that in 2016. Even if Golden State won like 2 or 3 times against them, I think it was 2 times besides that, when they finally came back in the third time they played against them and won a championship, Cleveland Cavaliers, with Kyrie and Kevin Love. But the point being said about it is, yeah, you might say a player ain't loyal to a team no more, but look at the teams and tell me what you think. And also, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson were loyal to their teams because the teams were loyal to them, and there was more pressure on them to be loyal to the team. And that was just the instinct of a lot of the players. They mostly wanted to stick with the same team. And if you go all the way back to, like, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was the 1940s when the NBA started. It was actually the NBL or something like the NBA League instead of the NBA Association, which is NBA, not NBL, NBA now. So long story short, when Bill Russell was around, and around those times, he won 11 championships, right? Well, like, people talk about Jordan being the best player. Well, technically, he won 5 more than Jordan. But at the same time, look at the times it was in, and it was close to the rim. He's a big center. Guy's freaking above 7 foot or something like that. There's a good-sized guy, Bill Russell, with the Celtics. That was like in the the 1940s and the 50s. By the time Jerry West came around, he won, like, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but 1 or 2 championships. I think it was 1 championship with the Lakers. And people talked a lot of stuff about him, and he ended up becoming a Lakers coach, and he's a successful coach. And Jerry Buss took him to another level. And when they got Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and him didn't get along, but they still won championships. And Larry Bird was on another level too. Even though I'm not a Celtics fan, he won championships with them, 5 championships. Well, look at Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, all won 5 championships, and also Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, LeBron only won 4, if we're going back to where our era is now. And Curry, he won 4 also, but he stuck with the same team. And if you think about it, who besides Curry and Draymond has stuck to their team in their whole career at this point in time? When he's in his 17th season in the NBA or something. He's like 37, 36 years old, something like that, Stephen Curry. And he put another evolution to the game. I mean, don't get me wrong, 3-pointers were around before then, but he put that on a pedestal where players had to keep up that level, transition, screens, outside shots to pull people away from the rim to get more shots. And Curry is a legend, but LeBron started out in the NBA as a passer, not a shooter. And he wasn't too good of a three-point shooter. He became a better shooter over time. So if I'm dragging it on, I just want to say is like, I love LeBron. I love the NBA, and LeBron's my favorite player, and you guys can feel whatever the way you want about it. And Jordan ended up, like, back to the Michael Jordan, ended up owning a basketball team, which right now I'm sure you guys know, Charlotte Hornets. And he's doing good with the team, but they've never won a championship since he's been there. He's from Carolina. I know he played for the Bulls and the Wizards 2 years, but mostly the Bulls. He came back, went to baseball, minor leagues, and then back to, golf, and then back to the NBA, the Wizards. But long story short, it was cool, though, what he did, in Chicago. And I have all the respect for him, but I'm LeBron fan more. I'm a Lakers fan more, and I love the Cavaliers also. Lakers and Cavaliers, but Lakers all day before any team. And David Stern was a good commissioner of the NBA, but Adam Silver in some ways is better. But the All-Star game got all messed up now. Like the slam dunk contest, when Nate Robinson was around, Vince Carter was around, and before then, there was some dope All-Star games going on, Three-point contest is basically all it is, and the skills challenge, all that different stuff. And they try to change it up. Most people don't care about the All-Star games now. Like, they're not worried about it because they're not trying to get injured, pour their heart out into the game. But some of the younger players will. Anthony Edwards, though, with LaMelo Ball on the Minnesota Timberwolves, with Rudy Gobert, that's going to be, pretty cool. I mean, I used to kind of like Minnesota. I still think they're cool. LaMelo Ball, you could say all you want about him, but he's a good player. He has gotten injured a lot. The Ball brothers, don't even get me started on them. Lonzo basically almost out of the NBA now. LiAngelo Ball ended his career in the NBA because he didn't even make it on a team for some stuff he did in China, still in some glasses with some friends on the college UCLA team. But Lonzo was good. He had potential with the Lakers and Chicago, but he got injured. And LaMelo is probably the best out of all of them. But I know I'm going on with this. I just love basketball. And tell me what you guys think. Bye.